Hello, I am so glad you are here. My name is Dr. Kelsey Clevenger. I am the coach for Metabolic Reset and Mindset UpLeveling, my 6-month course where my students lose 20 and more pounds in 6 weeks. They learn to maintain it. They up-level their mindset. They learn tips and tools for nervous system regulation. They learn how to do body weight exercise. They learn kettlebells. It is an awesome time. We do it in community, and it is just a really, really, really great time. I am so glad that you are checking this out, and I am excited to see if this is going to be a good fit for you. If this is the last time you're going to be losing the weight, as we decrease inflammation, stabilize hormone processes, we're going to heal your body instead of working against it. So in this video, I am going to briefly share the program and the plan, the Metabolic Reset. Your 2 supplements. These are liquid gold. This is your homeopathy. This is how you're going to lose the weight and not be starving and not burn up muscle tissue. You're literally going to be metabolizing fat. This is a homeopathic remedy and is made primarily of amino acids, which are the building blocks of muscle. This is AGGR, and this supports your metabolism. There's green tea extract, African mango, raspberry ketones, and green coffee beans. With all of that, patients often are like, am I gonna feel jittery? Is it like having caffeine? Likely you will not feel jittery. I have had one patient who thought it made her feel like she had a cup of coffee. So even with those ingredients, you'll take it with your meals, and it is going to support your metabolic processes. Your plan comes with an instruction manual. This is going to be exactly how you're going to follow the system and the plan. You follow this to a T. If you have any questions, you can always Slack me, tag me in our Slack, or you can look in your instruction manual and it's likely going to answer. I am here for you every single day. I am coaching you 5 days a week. We have our weekly calls. So if anything comes up, you can reference this or you can ask me. You are going to have your approved recipes. In this, yes, can you eat other recipes? Sure, as long as it's from the approved food list. The approved food list is in here. So if it's not on this list, you cannot eat it. Period. These recipes are awesome. One of my favorites is the ceviche. You don't have to have boring food while you're on this plan. So I'm gonna literally just pick a page. Garlic zucchini pasta salad. Yum. Lemon ginger asparagus. Let's see what there is for seafood. Citrus fish. Citrus orange, oh, I don't even know how to say that. Spicy red sauce with shrimp and scallops. Tomato basil chicken, strawberry chicken salad, Midwest American chicken, curry chicken and spinach. Just to give you an idea, you don't have to eat boring food. You can use the recipe guide. You're also going to have a food and weight journal. This is going to be super important. You're going to fill this out every single day. You're going to take a picture. You're going to send it to me. This is your accountability. I need to know what your weight is every single day, because if I see plateaus, if I see anything, patterns that I am trained to pick up on, I'm going to give you some tips on different things to do. So let's go briefly into how the plan works, how the diet works. 42 days, 6 weeks. Your first 2 days are loading days. These days are uncomfortable. It is a mindset thing though, definitely. You have to eat 5,000 calories a day for 2 days. I ask my patients to space it out, 10 meals of 500 calories each. It is the easiest way to do it without feeling sick. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but being overweight is uncomfortable. Being unhealthy is uncomfortable. Having joint pain is uncomfortable. Never reaching your goals are uncomfortable, right? So 2 days of discomfort, I think, are worth it. If you do not load properly, which in your instruction manual, it gives an idea of how to load clean, meaning like clean eating, avocados, beef, things like that. It has an example of how to eat dirty. They call it dirty. Fast food, milkshakes, things like that. I will coach you through this. I will give you tons of ideas. I generally do it clean. I've done the plan twice. Once before I had my daughter and once when I was done breastfeeding. The time before my daughter, I lost 32 pounds in 6 weeks. And the time after, I lost 31 pounds in 6 weeks. So the 20-pound promise or guarantee, if you follow this plan 100%, you will lose 20 pounds. And if you don't, for some reason, which I've never had a patient experience that, while they follow the plan. The patients who don't follow the plan, they don't lose 20 pounds. But I will coach you until you lose 20 pounds for any reason if you don't lose 20 in 6 weeks and you follow it 100%. So 2 days of loading. During the loading days, you're going to use your drops. Your workbook has, or your instruction manual tells you how to use the drops, when, how many drops to use. You're not going to use this until day 12 is when you're going to start the AGGR. So with the drops, day 3 is your first losing day. You're going to use your drops still. All of the losing days, you're going to use your drops. These are your liquid gold. Don't spill them because they are expensive to replace. So when you're on your losing phase, day 3 through 42, you're going to have 4 ounces, if you're a woman, because this group is for women, 4 ounces of protein, 4 ounces of approved vegetable, 4 ounces of fruit twice a day. You are intermittent fasting with a 16-8, meaning no eating for 16 hours, eating for 8. So that means, for example, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., 8 hours, you can eat twice in that time. 11 a.m., 7 p.m. I used to do a 9:30, 5:30 because after 9:30 I just didn't feel great by fasting longer. So we can definitely figure out what times are going to be best for you. If you've tried intermittent fasting before and you didn't have a good experience, there are lots of things that we can do instead, like adding electrolytes. That usually helps a lot of people. So you can eat anything off the list. It is whole, real foods. You are not limited to foods that you purchase from me. Like I'm not selling you foods. You are going to go to the grocery store or go to your garden or wherever you get your food, and that's the food you're going to be eating, which supports the fact that this is a lifestyle change, right? You don't have to eat packaged things from me. You are going to have your 2 meals a day. You are going to do that for 6 weeks. Does it start to feel a little monotonous by week 4, 5, 6? Hell yeah, it does. But again, remember, this discomfort is temporary. The discomfort of not living your best life, way worse. The discomfort of having joint pain, muscle pain, fatigue, way worse. The discomfort of being overweight and not being comfortable in your body, way worse, right? It will not be comfortable to complete this plan, period. I'm not going to lie to you. I have a no BS approach. I will let you know if I don't think this is a good plan for you. It's not going to be comfortable, but you're not going to be starving. Liquid gold, this is why you won't be starving. It is so important for me to know how you're feeling every day because I have tips and coaching strategies that I may need to tweak your protein a little bit or tweak, maybe you're having too many apples or, there's different things like that I'm going to look at. So I need to see every single day. I recommend screenshot and send it to me in the mornings. Okay. So once you get through the 6 weeks, you're going to go 4 weeks of maintenance. We're going to add breakfast in. You're still going to be eating off of the list. And there's also approved breads. We actually have an Amazon store that you'll be able to get the link to, and you can see what are approved condiments, approved coffee creamer, approved breads, things of that nature. So we make it super, super, super easy. So maintenance, 3 meals a day, eating off the list, only approved foods, no more drops. By then your AGGR will be gone. You can always order more. I tend to take it generally and it supports metabolic processes. It's not required to take forever, but you can take it long term. After 4 weeks of maintenance, ideally when we're getting your body to like that steady state, your new metabolic rate, we're gonna have inflammation's decreased, metabolic processes are stable, you've lost a lot of fat, weight. the inflammation is down, so the puffiness that you might be experiencing is gone. You are going to be a new person. It is a new level of confidence because, oh my gosh, I just did this plan. I stuck with it. I did it 100%. I'm a badass. All right. So from there, we still have, that's only 2.5 months. We still have a 3.5 months together, sister. And I am going to teach you intro to body weight, intro to kettlebells. I'm going to teach you what you need to do to maintain this weight loss. During the losing phase, we are going to have coaching sessions once a week, group coaching sessions on Zoom. And I'm going to teach you different things like EFT, emotional freedom therapy. I'm going to teach you breathing techniques. I'm going to teach you the crush technique or fast technique. I'm going to teach you everything that I can teach you in this amount of time to regulate your nervous system, keep your hormones at a more balanced level. When our nervous systems are dysregulated, cortisol. Well, guess what? When cortisol is super high, you have insulin resistance as well, and that's been happening for a long time. And so all of your hormones, they gauge off of each other with a feedback loop, whether it's positive feedback or negative feedback. They're all working synergistically. We need to keep you calm, cool, collected. I'm going to teach you how to not go to food when you're feeling emotional. I'm going to teach you about the physiological things that are going on in your body. I'm going to empower you so that you are going to lose the weight, keep the weight off, and have all these tools of things that you're going to do when you're feeling dysregulated and how to even pick up on your dysregulation. So this is going to be an awesome time. It is going to be life-changing, honestly. The clients that I've been working with in the past have done amazing things after their weight loss programs. And it's not just about losing the weight. It's about finishing the plan, choosing to put yourself first for an extended amount of time, and then realizing like, wow, like I don't want to quit. I don't want to go back. I want to keep pursuing new things. I want to level up again. I want to change my life in another way. So I am so excited that you are here. I was trying to keep this about 12, 13 minutes, so we're going to wrap it up here. I just want you to know like the gist of the plan and the program, and go ahead and watch the other videos and reach out to me if you have any questions.